my name's Jazz Marie Aquino.
Alright, hi Jazz. Have you or anyone you know been a victim of bullying?
No.
No? Alright, but do you know any of the costs that were incurred due to bullying?
No.
No? Alright. Are you aware of any resources available to students where they can address bullying at school or state levels?
Isn't there like a bully box or something? Other than that, I don't know.
Alright. And as you know of any other resources to help with that, do you believe that they are effective or not?
No clue.
No clue? Alright. Last question. So, do you think that the school administration, the district administration, and or the state government is adequately addressing the problem of bullying and harassment?
Somewhat.
Somewhat? Alright. Thank you so much,
That's
Jazzy.
it? That's it?
Hello, my name's Preston.
Alright, Preston. So, have you or anyone you know been a victim of bullying? And what do you know of any of the costs that incurred? Do you know any of the costs that are incurred due to bullying?
Actually, no, I have not.
Alright. So, are you aware of any resources available to students to mitigate and address bullying at the school, district, or state levels?
Yes.
Do you have any experience with this?
No.
Alright. And would you believe that they would be effective or not?
Yes.
Alright. So, do you think the school administration, district administration, and or state government is adequately addressing the problem of bullying and harassment?
Yes.
Alright, can you please explain how so?
I mean, if they see bullying, they take care of it, and if you need help, you just go get help.
Alright, thank you, Preston.
Hi, my name is Sarah.
Hi, Sarah. So, have you or anyone you know been a victim of bullying?
Yeah, I actually have, and some of my friends have, and
Alright, and would you mind telling me what were some of the costs that incurred that were due to bullying? Like, what were some of the things that have happened because you were bullied?
We got in trouble. I went to a teacher and told her she got in trouble, but it kind of affected it. It kind of made it worse in the end because she got more mad at me. So she turned all my friends against me. I had no one to talk to.
Alright. So are you aware of any resources available to students to mitigate and address the bullying at school, district, or state levels?
Yeah, I know you can go to counselors and you can talk to a teacher or something, and I know if you talk to your friends, they can really help you out.
Alright. So just if you could describe your experience, if any, in accessing those resources, and were they effective or not?
Sometimes they are, but like I said, sometimes when telling someone, it could actually make the problem worse.
Okay. And do you think the school administration, the district administration, and or the state government is adequately addressing the problem of bullying and harassment?
Not really. I know they say like, oh, there's places to like you can go or you can talk to us, but they don't really like address it that much.
Alright, thank you, Sarah.
Have you or anyone you know been a victim of bullying? What were some of the costs incurred due to bullying?
I have never been bullied myself, but I definitely know plenty of others who have been bullied. For the effects, I would say that they definitely started off as being really depressed and sad, but eventually they got used to it and accepted the fact that they were going to be bullied no matter what.
Are you aware of any resources available to students to mitigate and address bullying at the school, district, or state level? Describe your experience, if any, in accessing those resources. Were they effective or not?
I am not aware of that many organizations that deal with bullying, but I definitely do believe that talking to your teacher, counselor, your parents, anyone who you can trust with bullying to sort of deal with the situation as best as possible.
Do you think the school administration, district administration, and or state government is adequately addressing the problem of bullying and harassment?
Well, I would say they definitely address the situation a lot. But I don't think they do it effectively. Because when I see like an ad for bullying, they usually just say stop bullying, but they never really give you they never really tell you how to stop bullying. They don't provide any organizations, any ways. They just give the basic message.
Okay. Have you or anyone you know been a victim of bullying? What were some of the costs incurred due to bullying?
Some of my friends I know have been bullied before, and I noticed that when they're being seriously bullied, they're a lot more cut off from friends and family. And while I haven't been really bullied seriously before, I've been, cyberbullied. I've been given a couple threats online, like I'm gonna come to your house and kill you. And what else? What was the other part of the question?
Are you aware of any resources available to students to mitigate and address bullying at the school, district, or state level? Describe your experience, if any, in accessing these resources. Were they effective?
So I know you can tell teachers and staff about your problems. I don't know about governmental level unless it's a crime or someone's committing a serious offense against you. And about things like online, reporting people online, it really doesn't go anywhere in my opinion, unless it's seriously worth their time to handle it, or if it'll ruin their reputation if word ever got out.
Do you think the school administration, district administration, and/or state government is adequately addressing the problem of bullying and harassment?
Not necessarily. Bullying to them, the way it's presented, they make it seem like it's such a linear issue. Like one person is harming others, when in reality, bullying I feel like nowadays is more of alienation, where it's more of just a whole collective amount of people just alienating one person. And there's not really much you can do against that. You can't always just change how people think, but I feel like all you can do for now is just teach people to be strong.
Have you or anyone you know been a victim of bullying? What were some of the costs incurred due to bullying?
I've had friends who have been victims of name calling because we're in band. We've had kids call us things like nerds or lame, and that, even though that's not a severe form of bullying, it still does have an impact on your self-esteem a little bit. Yeah.
Are you aware of any resources available to students at the state, district, or school level? Describe your experience, if any, in accessing those resources. Were they effective?
It's pretty clear that you can go to your counselors or teachers or even upperclassmen you trust. I've never been in a situation where I've had to, come to someone to talk about bullying, but the school has made it pretty clear that those are resources that are available to you.
Do you think the school administration, district administration, and/or state government is adequately addressing the problem of bullying and harassment?
Yeah, like I said, it's pretty clear that those resources are available to you. We also have a day of no bullying that encourages. I don't know if it was a spirit day, but it was some sort of day that talked about this, that shed light on this topic. So yeah, it's pretty clear you can go to your counselors or the administration, teachers you trust. Yeah.
Have you or anyone you know been a victim of bullying?
Yes.
What were some of the outcomes due to bullying?
Some outcomes that were caused by bullying was suicidal thoughts, depression, and high anxiety, and just some more depressing stuff.
Are you aware of any resources available to students to lessen and address bullying at school, district, or state levels?
Yes, peer mediators, the counselors, you can talk to your friends too, but there's some people who are not comfortable talking with people that they don't even know. So that's why some people keep it inside, which is not good.
Okay. Do you think the school administration, district administration, and/or state government is addressing the problem of bullying and harassment?
Yes, they do address all of the above, but it still continues, and there's still just a whole lot of problems going on in general. And yeah.
What are some ways that they are addressing the problem?
They're addressing that bullying, harassment, and suicide is going on, even though it still happens, but they can't really fix that. They can't go to everyone in the world and tell them to stop bullying, because, well, they can, but it wouldn't be as effective.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Have you or anyone you know been a victim of bullying?
Yes.
What were some of the outcomes due to the bullying?
He was very insecure with himself.
Are you aware of any resources available to students to lessen and address bullying at the school, district, or state levels?
Yeah, the counselors, peer mediators, and suicide hotlines and stuff like that.
Do you think the school administration, district administration, and or state government is addressing the problem of bullying and harassment?
Yes, they are. They're doing their part.
How are they doing their part?
Well, there's some commercials that I see sometimes, and also they make it aware. Like, they just throw it out there. They're not hiding the fact that people feel a certain way. So yeah.
Okay, thank you. Have you or anyone you known been a victim of bullying?
Yeah, me.
What were some of the outcomes due to bullying?
Toxic masculinity.
Are you aware of any resources available to students to lessen and address bullying at the school, district, or state levels?
The counselors and peer mediation, but I'm kind of scared to go to those because it's kind of hard to talk about something personal with a stranger.
Do you think the school administration, district administration, and or state government is addressing the problem of bullying and harassment?
I think they're acknowledging it, but I mean, it's kind of hard to get every bully in the world and stop them. So, but I mean, bully posters, I guess.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Hi, my name's Horizon.
All right, Horizon. So, for the first question, have you or anyone you know been a victim of bullying? What are some of the costs incurred due to bullying?
Personally, I have been a victim of bullying, and I've known people who have been victims of bullying. I have had personal injuries. I've had 2 minor concussions and 1 sprained wrist. So, yeah.
All right, for the second question, are you aware of any resources available to students to mitigate and address bullying at the school, district, or state levels? Describe your experience, if any, in assessing those resources. Were they effective or not? Explain.
I do speak to my counselor. I speak to my parents, for one. And I've heard of the bully box. So, yeah.
Were they effective or no?
My counselor is very effective, along with my parents, and even my friends. So.
Okay. For the third question, do you think the school administration, district administration, and or state government is adequately addressing the problem of bullying and harassment?
Definitely. They do adequately address this. They implement it in schools across the nation, and I think if you can advocate it enough, then there will be change.
Thank you.